So I'm using the Troy Bilt Pony here to clean up the soil and get rid of all these weeds. It does a really good job. 2 passes and goes down about 6 to 8 inches. So it's making a nice bed for planting garlic for next year.
We're just rototilling the garden. Over there is a lone tomato plant. I just didn't have the heart to kill it. Just a wild seed from last year. What we're going to do, now that we've prepared the soil, we're going to get our garlic in. We want to get the garlic in 6 to 8 weeks before a frost. So that's right about now. And I bought some great looking garlic from a friend of mine. I'll show you that. So here's the garlic we're going to be planting. These are, I don't even know what these are actually. Let's see there. It doesn't say. I guess these might be long neck, I'm guessing, but I've got a bunch in there. So what we're going to do is break these up over here on our workbench that we have, our garden workbench that we made in a previous video last year. Get these cloves out and get the cloves in the garden. So what I do is I just take the stem and move it away from the actual bulb itself, and the clove, and that's where it goes. Anything that's really small I'll discard, but these are all, oops, there goes one or two. These are all very nice shaped and good sized garlic. So we're going to plant those root end down, point, which is the shoot, that's the upside, and get these in the garden. So I wound up with one extra head and some other smaller cloves, and then these are all the cloves of garlic from all those heads, and you can see they're huge. These are just really big cloves. I got what was it, $13. I paid 13. I got 13 cloves of garlic for $13, but I overpaid. But by overpaying, it was only supposed to be 10, and I thought for whatever reason it was 13, so they delivered it. My friend had his kid come over and deliver it, but you can see how big these are. They're just really huge cloves, and they're gonna make for some beautiful garlic. So let's get these things in the ground. Alright, so the secret to planting garlic is to keep it a hand's distance away, and basically like for your hand, and then you want to do it thumb deep. So I just stick my thumb in the hole. It would be better if I showed you this. Stick my thumb in the hole, drop in the clove, push it down, and bury it. That's it. I'm just going to make a mark here so I know what row is, like that. So I got one there, another one will go there. Pretty simple. I'll cover it up. Another one there. My palm print goes there, thumb goes there, garlic goes there. We're going to continue straight on down that row, and if you can see, I cannot see anything because of the glare on the screen, but the rototiller made a line right down that middle, if you can see that, and that's what I'm going to follow all the way down this row, which is, it's about 45 feet. So we have our garlic all planted, and I top dress the soil with a pro mix that's got vermiculite and some other nutrients, peat moss, and other things in it. And that'll seep down into the soil. You can see I've already got some puppy paw prints in the garlic, and that looks like Reagan's. That looks like puppy paw prints. We have a new addition to our household, which I'll show you in a little bit. Maddie is a lab boxer mix rescue from Tennessee. So we got her yesterday on National Dog Day. So we'll be showing her in future videos, and maybe I'll show a clip at the end of this one. But that's pretty much all we're doing here. We've got the garlic is all in, so now this will go, after we get our fall rains, this will that'll soften up those bulbs. They'll start establishing themselves, and then after winter they will all come up. And so I guess the key is to get it in 6 to 8 weeks before the frost, so the bulbs cloves can get established. But this whole entire row here, which is about 40-45 feet, will be a whole row of garlic. Now the rest of this garden, what we're going to do next year, we're going to be putting our tomato plants on this side. We're going to go on the right side. I'd like to do corn as well, and I might do that in the back. I have to trim this ash tree here and make sure I can get more light through it, because this time of year by 2 o'clock this is the left side is all shaded, so we're gonna thin those branches out, and that's a young tree, so I can do that easily. I'm thinking what else we're gonna have. Peppers and just the normal spring crop of beans and beets. We'll be doing that as well. So I'm already planning next year's garden, and this is the time to do it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next video. This is Maddie. Maddie's our newest addition to our house, and Reagan is getting along just fine with her. We think she's 10 or 12 weeks. She's a lab boxer mix. So we'll be seeing Maddie in some of our upcoming videos. She's just a little thing. Just a little cute little thing.